Hi, welcome to the live stream. And yes, so I'm going to be channeling Archangel Raphael, and Raphael will come through me and give messages that are relevant for the people listening, and messages for the week ahead as well. And yeah, so I'm going to let Raphael come in and speak through me. And just before we start, I just wanted to mention a few things. And one is the shamanic protocol. So the new week will be starting tomorrow morning. So anyone who wishes to be on that, to sign up before tomorrow morning, and that's twice a day, clearings. And there's more information about that on the Archangel Raphael Healing website. And also to mention Ivan's healing as well. So anyone who's looking for remote, deep clearing work. Ivan's very good at that. And he's very good at sort of particularly finding sort of deep hidden energies in one's energy system, in one's body, and clearing them. And then he does the work and then he sends a report afterwards about what he's done. And there's also one more person I wanted to mention, and it's someone called Annie, and she works with the emotion code, and she does remote sessions as well. And she's amazing at clearing emotions from the body and the system, the energy system. And I've had a few remote sessions with her myself, and they've always been really, really powerful. So if anyone's looking for emotional clearing, she's a very good person to go to. And again, I'll make sure there's a link to our website in the description. Yes, I just wanted to let about these people, and yeah, and I just wanted to mention, like, additionally, because something that I do like to do is, like I'm connected to sort of, quite a few, other powerful healers, who all kind of specialize in their own thing. So if anyone's here, is ever sort of feeling like a bit confused about who to go to, where to go to for help with something, I'm always happy if you contact me, if you email me via the website. I'm happy to tune in to Archangel Raphael, and see who he would recommend, from the people who I'm connected to, who I know. So yeah, just to say, I'm always happy to do that, and it's something that Raphael's very much about, like doing things in the most efficient way. So if he sees someone does something in, very if he sees someone's very good at, clearing energies or doing something, he'll always sort of say, well, go to that person, rather than, come for a session with, for example, me, and working with Raphael through me, so yeah, he always likes to kind of, get people to the right healers, based on what they're going through. So yeah, so just to say, I'm always happy to do that. And Yeah, so anyway, I'm just going to let Raphael come in now and speak through me. I would like you to know that what I am seeing is that there are many messages at the moment which are very much about helping you to move forwards and stay grounded at the same time. I would like you to know that there are many things going on at the moment in the world, many things which are changing, but at the same time, there is a lot going on in people, creating confusion and chaos. So, because of this, I am saying to all of you, remember to stay grounded, because when you are grounded, you have a sense of what is right to do next. But when you are not grounded and going through a lot emotionally, you are not really knowing what to do, who to go to, how to go forwards. When I speak about grounding, I am not speaking about focusing on practicalities, becoming very physical. I am not speaking about that at all. What I actually mean is that it is about actually enabling yourself to be present in the moment, staying focused on the here and now, and seeing what you are feeling to do in that moment, rather than fixating on problems, on your inner processes, becoming more present in the moment. And through this, you know what to do next, whether it is to go to sleep for a while and have a rest, whether it is to go out for a walk, whether it is to simply be with whatever you are feeling inside, whether it is to contact someone for help. But when you are in the moment, you will know what to do next. You will be guided inwardly by your inner being. And this is what will take you forwards ultimately. I also would like you to know that there are many people in the world who are starting to feel like they are a bit in need of more help. And because of this, you may find that sometimes you feel overwhelmed. You may feel overwhelmed by the people around you in need. And because of this, it is really important to stay connected and grounded so you don't start going off in different directions, trying to help everyone. So again, when you are grounded, you will know what to do and when, for whom. So sometimes someone may approach you who is in great need, and you will get a sense that actually you are able to direct them elsewhere. Sometimes you will have a sense that you are able to assist. But again, when you are grounded, you will know what to do next. You will know what to say to someone and not get into a state of frenzy or state of believing that you have to deal with all these things yourself. What I'm also trying to say is that nobody in the world has all the answers for everyone. And at the same time, you do not always have all the answers for yourself either. You are able to follow your guidance and find answers, but it is not always about having to sort everything out for yourself. It is about knowing where to go next, who to go to next. And the reason for this is because on a soul level, there are things you know about in depth, things you can do for yourself. But there are other things you don't know about. There are things that you do not really have enough knowledge about. So, an example can be you have a health condition and you are following your guidance to get well. Perhaps you are taking remedies, you are doing things that you know about, seeing therapists perhaps. But you may have something you don't know about, something unfamiliar to you. So you may not be as familiar with, for example, things that are going on energetically to do with the health condition. And for that, you need someone to help you, to guide you through it. And then you will find that you are automatically colliding with someone who helps you. And as you ground your energy, you will feel a pull to that person. So, this is what I mean by staying grounded, by following your intuition, and also going to the right people for help, appreciating what you already have, what you already know, and also being open to learning more on a soul level as well, appreciating that your soul is constantly evolving, learning more about all kinds of things, learning more about health, healing, wellness, learning about different aspects around this, different dimensions, different energy levels. And as you go deeper, you will start to be more and more of an expert on these matters. And this is really what I see you are all doing at the moment. Actually, I see every single one of you who is hearing this is on the same journey of exploration, learning more, becoming more well and healthy. And what I will say is that I, Archangel Raphael, I am very much about healing and wellness. It is what I am about. And those of you who resonate deeply with me are the same. You are about the same things as I am. And that is why I am here for you, helping you to find more and more answers for yourselves and other people. What I am also wanting you to know is that nobody has really asked you to be the sort of people who know everything. No one is saying be an expert on everything, but you are being told to be open to learning more, exploring more, becoming more whole in this way, and helping others too as well. A lot of what I'm saying will make sense to you inside. So, what I will say is stay grounded, follow your instinct, and remember that through this you will always be doing the right thing at the right time. And in this way, you will also be able to keep your life grounded so that you are not taking on too much, that you are walking in balance, harmony, and in this way you will find more wellness. I would like to talk now about two more things. One is that there are people in the world who may start to believe that they are a bit inferior to others, and that is because they may have noticed that they do not really have the right knowledge. People who have perhaps believed themselves to be experts, and now they are noticing that they are not really knowing as much as others. So, what I'm talking about here are perhaps people who have had a lot of ego and believe things about themselves which are not true and real. And now they are coming back down to earth and realizing things, and it creates feelings in them that they don't know as much as others. Perhaps they are not really the experts they thought they were. And some of these people will start telling themselves more lies. They will reassure themselves that they are who they say they are. They will tell themselves things, and they will try to create more around themselves that reinforces what they are telling themselves. And then there are those who are open to learning from others, who are open to actually exploring other avenues of growth, becoming more knowledgeable, and in this way, then having more to share. And why I am speaking on this subject is because I want you to know that those of you who perhaps feel that there are things you are missing, perhaps you have believed yourselves to be experts in certain areas, and you suddenly realize that there are things you really don't know about. I will say, don't try to go into a space where you are trying to reinforce ideas you have had about yourself. Be open to letting go and allowing more to come to you. So, what I'm really trying to say is don't get trapped in the ego state. And I want you to know that it is for you to be able to notice places where you may have believed yourself to do or know more than you are actually doing or knowing about, and then to be open to receiving more. And for those of you who are feeling like perhaps there is a lot for you to learn, it is actually okay because it is a time of learning for everyone. What I'm also wanting you to know is that there are experts in the world, people who have considered themselves experts, who may find themselves from wanting to actually be more in the background now and to be learning from others. So don't be surprised if people who have been in the limelight start to step down, because this is the time where everyone is realizing the truth about themselves. So there are people who have felt inferior to others for a long time, and it is for them to realize that they know more than they realize, that they actually have more to offer, that they really are experts, but they did not consider themselves to be. Perhaps because they have had hard lives, suffered a lot, been very immersed in this, and felt that they had nothing to offer because of this. And then there are others who have considered themselves experts, who realize now that they don't know as much as they thought they did. And so it is about allowing the balance to happen now, the rebalancing, not getting involved egoically in the process, wherever you happen to be here, to simply go into a state of surrendering and allowing. I hope this makes sense, because when you do this, the journey is easy, effortless. It doesn't really matter because you are able to allow, and the right things will happen, and there will be no fuss around it. But when you go into ego, that is when things become hard. And that is when you start to feel really knocked around. So, this is what I am saying to all of you at the moment. Allow life to automatically rearrange things around you, and don't get involved in the process with your mind. Just let it happen. I have a few more messages to give. I would like you to know that when you are working in the light, it is very much about going deeper and allowing the energies to automatically unravel and be transformed. But when you are doing this, it is uncomfortable because it is rearranging things inside you. And what I will say is that one of the best ways of helping the process is to do something that brings you joy, to do some activity or something you really enjoy. So this can happen without you getting over involved. So, what I will say is that perhaps you can all look into the things you really enjoy doing, or find things you enjoy doing, so that you can allow things to rearrange without getting too caught up in all the details. Because this is what I see you all need at the moment. I have no more messages, but I will say that when you are hearing these messages, it is not simply about the message itself. It is actually about something deeper. It is about actually feeling a sense of actually being in the spirit and connecting to your inner being and allowing what you are hearing to simply flow through you and see where it lands within you. See where you are really feeling a resonance and where you are perhaps feeling the message is not so much for you. When you are hearing the messages, what I am trying to do at the same time is connect you more deeply with your inner being. And through this connection, you have your own clarity, you receive your own insights. And this is really what I am trying to help you all with, to go deeper within, to connect more deeply with yourselves, to be guided by your own intuition, to be guided in a way where you have a sense inside of what is right. And it is absolutely the, the feeling to you that it is the right thing to do, that you have that sense so strongly that there is no doubt in you. And when you are in this place, your life becomes much easier because you are going into a different state, a state where you are actually able to flow with life easily and know what is right for you in each and every moment without question. And when you are in this state, it creates a lot of positive energy. It clears away a lot as well. And this is the energy I am trying to help you all step into more deeply. What I would like to offer you next is a clearing, and I want to clear anything that is in the way of this state, clearing away self doubt, clearing away perhaps interfering energies that make you doubt yourself. Clearing away all sorts of things within you, around you, to help you feel more in the flow. So I will do this next. Hmm. So I would like you to know that this is done. And I would like to share that when I am working on you, what I am actually doing is going to the part that most needs healing and help. I will also want say that when you go deeper within, you will always find that ultimately there are answers for you when it comes to problems in your everyday life. You will always find answers by going deeper. And sometimes when you are feeling inside that there are parts cannot access, it is because there is a lot going on there, a lot of trauma, a lot of problems. And that is when it is important to go for help to the right people and places, to not be in any way stuck, to be very much guided by your inner being and go to the right people for help or the right places or wherever you end up. It is good for you to know that right now you are all healing on a very deep level, and it is important to really be grounded in the process and not get stuck in anything that you are experiencing. I will say that the week ahead will generally be a good one, but it will also be a week where it is important to actually let go of anything that is not serving you, to be open to letting go on a deeper level, not getting involved in things that are not resonating with you, and remembering that it is a time where you will actually start feeling it more and more when something is not right for you. So it is important to honor those feelings. That is all. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, so thank you everyone for listening and wishing you a good weekend, a good week ahead, and much love to all of you.